Hi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, so we move on to our final stage, that is stage 5 for movement control order exercise, the trial balance, statement of profit and loss, and statement of financial position. Okay, this stage 5, of course, there will be the question will be much more complicated as for now, but believe me, in your exams, it will be much more complicated. So don't worry about it, but this is the basic that you need to know. Okay, let's go and see the question first. Okay, this is the question. Okay, stage 5. Okay, before this, I gave you the question that we have sales in one line and purchases in one line. So this stage 5, I'm giving you the trial balance that the sales and purchases are sharing the same line, but you should know that sales will be always at the credit side, while purchases will be at the debit side. So the returns also I put on the same line, but you need to know which one is written inwards and which one is written outwards. You can see, okay, you put opening inventory, carriage inward, carriage outward, discounts, okay, one line, see one line, so we know that one is discount allowed and another one is discount received. So discount allowed is an expenses and discount received is a revenue. And revenue is also same like your sales, it should be always at the credit side. So 1005 is your other income or revenue. Interest I put in the same line as well. So one should be expenses. So the debit side will be expenses and another one will be the revenue. And we have rental, salary, insurance, depreciation, all of those are expenses. So we can see the expenses starts from the carriage outward. So carriage outward, we have the carriage outward, discounts, allow, interest expense, rental expense, salary is also an expense, insurance, depreciation. And move on to building and machinery, we have two assets, because asset will always be at the debit side, and asset, liability, and equity will always be in the statement of financial position. Okay, receivables and payables. So receivables and payables, I put in the same line. So one is receivables. So receivables is your asset. Asset is 68,000. So this is your receivables. While 14,000 is your payables. Because payables is a liability. And bank. Bank should always be at the debit side because it's normal, it's bank. But here in this question, the question put it at the credit side. So that when it goes to the credit side, it is a bank overdraft. So bank overdraft is different from the normal cash at bank that we have. So the bank overdraft is something that you owe the bank for a temporary period of time. So it is your current liability. So cash is 12,000 and cash should always be your asset because you cannot have cash that is negative. So it's not normal or it's absurd or insane that you have a cash that is negative. So cash will always be positive and it is at the debit side. And loan from bank, that's your non-current asset. So non-current asset is 15,000. Equity, your capital is 10,000. And drawings is 7,000. So we have a trial balance of 502,400, both same side, and we have a closing inventory that is 13,500. Okay, now let us do the statement of profit and loss and the statement of financial position. So let's go to Excel. Okay, so I've opened up Excel and like always, I copied from the word to here. Now for my easy reference. Okay, so what is our company or business? RMO, Restricted Movement Order, and we are doing statement of profit and loss for the year ended 31st December 2020. So I don't need to explain for you further regarding the label. You should know by now. So this is RM, and okay, so we have sales. How much is our sales? Okay, our sales is 450,000, and of course we need to minus our sales return or returns inwards. Our return inward, why is that? Is like that? I think it's it's too small. Okay, our figure is getting bigger. Okay, return our inwards is 4,600. Okay, 4,600. 4,600. Okay, now what is our net sales? So we just take formula. Now our net sales is 445,400. Okay, next, last cost of goods sold. So cost of goods sold, starting with opening inventory, add with purchases, and then minus purchases, and minus returns outwards, and do we have carriage inwards? Yes, we have carriage inward. Carriage inwards, and then lastly, less the closing inventory. So let us fill in. How much is our opening inventory? Opening inventory here is 17,000. Okay, 17,000. Our purchases is at the debit side, okay, because here I put sales and purchases. So the sales will be the purchases will always be at the debit side. There is 112. Okay. Return hours 2008. So because it's minus, so I have to put in bracket. Carriage inwards. Our carriage inwards is this one, 4,000. Okay, 4,000. And lastly, our closing inventory, this one, 13,500. We need to minus the closing inventory. Okay, so that's it. So I put the line, and then I total up my cost of goods sold. So my cost of goods sold, the total of my cost of goods sold is 116,700. This is the cost. And I need to minus from my net sales, because here sales minus cost of goods sold. So I need it I need to put it in the bracket. Okay, and now I will get my gross profit. So my gross profit 328,700. Okay, the business is still good. So I add now if any. So if any, there is our other income. So other income. So do we have other income? So to find other income, just look at your trial balance and look at the credit side, because revenue will always be at credit. So this one we have taken, we have one settle, and this is okay. This looks weird because discount. So we have discounts and interest. So what kind of discount? So this is discount received, and also interest income, or interest, I put interest revenue. Interest income, interest revenue, same. Okay, so how much is your discount received? Is 1,005, as well as interest revenue is only 100. So my total, of course, 1,006, but I need to put in the bracket. Okay, and then I less, oops, less expenses. Okay, so when I less my expenses, look back at your trial balance, and we know that from the top, so our expenses starting from carriage outwards, discounts, interest, rental, salary, insurance, depreciation. So I just copy all of those just to save my time. Okay, carriage inwards, carriage outwards. Every expenses will always be at debit. So I just copy from my carriage outward 2005, 43 until depreciation. So just copy and I paste it over here. Okay, now you have the all the numbers are in. So let's total up how much is our total expenses. So my total expenses will be 76,800. Okay, I need to put a minus sign. Okay, because this is the, I need to minus. Now I get my net profit. So my net profit is from the gross profit here, add with my other income and minus my expenses, and I should get my net profit 253,500. Oh, this is not net profit, this is net profit. Net profit. Okay. Okay, so we have finished our what you call this, statement of profit and loss. See, quite simple. Okay, now we can move on to our statement of financial position. Okay, let me prepare something. Okay, so I start here. Statement of financial, oh no, remember the label. Who is the owner? RMO, restricted movement order. Statement of financial position. When is that? As at 31st December 2020. Okay, so put here RM and RM as well. Okay, so asset. What is my asset? I have two kind of asset. It's non-current asset. What is my non-current asset? So my non-current asset is a fixed asset. Is building, machinery, and office equipment. So I have 3 types of asset. Okay, just copy and paste. Okay, how much is my all of those? Building 150, 35, and 16. So I just copy and I put it here. Okay, so we have the total. How much is our total? Total non-current asset is 201,000. Alright, so and we have current asset. Our current asset starting from closing inventory, or I just put inventory. So inventory is how much just now? This one. This is closing inventory because you are doing as at 31st December. Of course, you close at 31st December, and it is 13,500. 13,500, and then receivables, bank, cash. Okay, so receivables, bank, and cash. Receivables, bank. Oh, the bank is bank overdraft, so it is not your current asset. So we skip that one, bank, and then we put cash. So cash is 12,000. So cash is 12,000. Or we forgot about the receivables. So receivables is 68,000 over here. So I just put here 68,000. Okay, so this is your list of current asset. We check back. Our current asset consists of receivables. Bank cannot because bank is at the credit side. This is a bank overdraft and it is a current liability. And cash 12,000. So I think that's all. So we total up. So we total up our current asset. We have 93,500. Okay, now how much is our total asset? So I just take the total asset from my non-current asset plus with my current asset. So I have 294,500. Okay, so let me put this two bottom line over here, and this is my total asset. Okay. So remember, we need to balance with our liability and equity because this is accounting equation. Asset equals to liability plus equity. Okay. Financed by liability. So we have non-current liability. So non-current liability is a long-term liability that should be more than 2 years. So of course we have loan from bank. So this loan is a long-term liability or non-current liability. Loan from bank. So if you know which bank, so you just put the name of the bank. And how much is the loan from the bank just now? I keep on forgetting. The loan from the bank is 15,000. Is it? Yes, 15,000. Okay, 15,000. Move on to current liabilities. Because we have two. That is one is my bank overdraft. and the second one is my payables. So just now, how much is my bank overdraft? Bank is 9,000. So I just put here bank overdraft 9,000. But now, how much is my payables? So payables here is 14,000. So just put here 14,000. Okay, let me make a line there, and let me total up how much is my non-current asset. That is 23, I believe. Okay, move on to our equity. Okay, sorry. So equity consists of your capital. How much is your capital? Capital. This is equity. So 10,000. So just put here 10,000, and I add my net profit. Just now we have profit, correct? So how much is my net profit? 253,500. 253,500. See? And minus, I believe that we have drawings just now. So drawings should be here. So drawings is 7,000. So I need to put minus over here, 7,000. Put some bracket. Okay, so what is my total liability and equity? Okay, so let's total up. This is liability, and this is equity. 294,500. Is it? Yes, we have it balanced. See, magic. It's not really magic, but of course, some of you think it's magic that because we have balance are the same balance. We are able to make it balance. Okay, so this is stage 5. So stage 5, we have a balance statement of profit and loss, statement of financial position. So inshallah, I guess you can try this over and over again. Watch this video over and over again, and please remember to subscribe my channel because this give me motivation to do some other videos. Maybe it's not good, but I think it's okay for some of you to learn. So till next time, maybe we see in another video for another topics. See you. Okay, thank you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.